Hello again, everyone. As usual, if you are new here, then hi everyone, my name is Mel. If you are returning, then welcome back to my little YouTube channel. This is today's look. It is based off of my purple sparkle ears. These are also the personalized ones. So on the back, it does have me and Matt's name on them. I was really happy with how this look turned out, and it's really cool that, again, they have me and Matt's names on the back. So this is what the back looks like. There is my name here and then Matt's name right here. Got these at Magic Kingdom, and I could have put really kind of whatever I wanted on the ears. I just kind of decided to put our names just so that I feel like it was a little more personal, and you know, there's not really going to be a lot of ears that have me and Matt's name on them. That is why I decided to choose that. Hope that you guys really like this video, and please don't forget to head on down below and hit that subscribe button, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up so that I know to continue making content just like this one. Also, please make sure to follow me on all of my other social media so that you won't miss any updates on videos or vlogs or anything like that. Usual, stay tuned till the end of the video because I will be showing the next set of Mickey ears that are going to be featured in my next Mickey ear tutorial. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, we're starting off with our Thayers Witch Hazel Rose Petal with a flat round cotton pad, and we're going to be cleaning our face with this, getting off any extra makeup, any extra oil, or anything like that. This is can't mention this guy enough. It's awesome. Now, once we get our face all nice and clean, then we're gonna go in with some primer. This is again just some primer that I put in a little pot myself, and I'm just taking a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to be starting to dab this on my eyelids to prep it for the color. So we're gonna be doing this on both sides. And then once we get a nice, good, even coating, we are then going to go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow. We want to make sure that the coating on our primer is nice and even. That's why I'm taking extra time to make sure it's even. Next, I'm going to be going in with my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, first edition. And in this, there is like all of the like big primary colors and like bright colors, so that's why I got this one. And we're going to go in with the top set, and we're going to go in with this like this lavendery purple color and a fluffy brush, and we're going to be starting that on the lid first. Now we're going to be really concentrating this in the center, but we are going to kind of smoke it out and blend it out so that we get a nice, very concentrated color in the center of the lid, and then it kind of slowly start to transition out and the outer part of the eye as well. And we're just going to keep blending that to make sure we get a nice, good blending of the color. Next, we're going to go in with another fluffy brush, and this like more dark, like plum color. And this is also a matte color. The first color was matte. This is also matte. And this is going to be concentrating on the outer V. And this is where we're going to start creating that shape. And just kind of build up the color and build up the shape as we are doing that. We want to keep the center of the lid clean because we're going to be putting a different purple there. So again, just kind of building up that shape and continuously building on the color. Just, you know, whenever, you know, you feel like that there's not really a lot of pigment, just go ahead and dip back in there and make sure that we are, again, defining that outer V. And I wanted to get a little more color pigment, so I went ahead and took my MAC Prep and Prime mist spray, and I sprayed my brushes with them. And once I sprayed my brushes, I was trying to get a good shot of this, so sorry, it kind of took a bit, but because I kept going out of focus. But once I get the brushes nice and damp, I'm going to be going in with this other, like, it's more of like a blue purple. And I'm going to be putting this in the center of my lid. Now see how more pigmented the color looks after we spritzed it with the Prep and Prime. it definitely grabbed the color a lot better. So we're gonna be misting our brushes from here forward, because when we were building the shape, we didn't want to add too much color, but now that we're really emphasizing the colors here, we're going to be using the Prep and Prime going forward to make sure we get a good color pigment. So we're just going to pin this on the very inner corner on the bottom lash line, and then also on the center of the lid. And I'm going to be wetting my fluffy brush again. I'm going to be going in with this more of like magenta-y purple, so more of like a red purple. And I'm going to be putting this over top, mostly concentrating on the crease to kind of make a different kind of color gradient, and making sure that we're kind of staying true to like different shades of purple. So it's going to go over that, as well as, again, mostly concentrating in the crease. It's going to be really pretty when we're all finished. Just going to keep building that color up. Next, I'm going to be cleaning up my edges, so I'm going to be taking my micellar water with a Q-tip, and I'm just going to be kind of cleaning up any of my edges and making sure I make a nice defined looking eye. So I just get the Q-tip wet with it, and then I'm just going to be shaping that. And I keep the other side dry to pick up any extra moisture from the water, so I recommend having a couple Q-tips handy just to make sure that you get all of the extra liquid off, because if we want to put foundation and stuff on top of this, then it's not going to stick really well because that water is going to be in the way. So once I get the shape that I like, I'm going to be taking this cotton pad here and just making sure I'm getting any extra moisture and really focusing on the shape. And then I'm going to be going in with eyeliner. This is my Claire's Eye Tattoo Liner. I'm going to be using the felt tip side, and I'm going to start lining my eyes. I'm going to be continuing off of the same shape that I just created, and I'm going to make it very, very thick and very defined. I want to make sure I get a nice good point at the end too. And then we want to do the same thing on the other side. Making sure we're staying with that same shape that we just made earlier with the water. And one thing I did forget to film, I did highlight my inner corner of my eyes with a matte white. So that is what I did for the top part. The bottom part is still that like blue purple color. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using my Stila eye crayon in, I believe it's called Topaz. It's like a skin colored, and I'm going to be putting this on my waterline to brighten that up. And then I'm going to be going in with my face. I'm going to be using my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. I'm going to be dotting this all over my face. And as I had said before, whenever I go to the parks, I usually just spot conceal. I don't wear a full face of makeup. That's because here in Florida, it is very, very, very humid. So makeup can definitely have a tendency to melt off your face. I have definitely been a culprit of that. So definitely just kind of spot conceal as you need it. Less down here is more, because especially if you're going on a water ride or anything, you don't want to have a ton of makeup washing off your face. And I'm just going to be setting it with my MAC Skin Finish Natural in medium. I'm going to just be setting the concealer with that, and it's going to add a little bit of extra coverage. And then I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to be using my little Too Faced blush here, and I'm just going to be using the same brush to add some color to my cheeks, bring a little bit of color back to our face. So I'm going to be doing my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and then a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with contour. I'm going to be using my Clinique Chubby Stick, and I'm just going to be putting this on my sides of my face and down my jawline and down my nose and underneath my chin there. And I'm going to be using my dense, this is technically a dense concealer brush, but when I've used it for concealer, it didn't really work very well for me, so I started using it as a contour brush. And I just kind of partner it like with going back and forth between the brush and my hand just to kind of warm the product, and then the brush is going to help move it around and make sure it has a nice smooth coverage. Next, I'm going in with my Milk Holographic highlighter, and this is really pretty. It has a really pretty purple hue to it, so I thought this would be absolutely perfect for this look. So what I did is, and I didn't show it on camera, I went ahead and I cleaned off the top by rubbing it on the back of my hand and getting the product warm, and then I just I put it directly to my face. And now I'm just, again, warming the product with my fingers so it really kind of sets into my skin and looks natural. Even though it's not going to look that natural because it is like a purple hint and you don't really shine purple. But for mascara, I'm going to be using this Better Than Sex mascara. This is in purple. This is from the Nikki Tutorials set that she released. It is the purple, the purple mascara. And so I thought this would pair perfect with it. And then I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Studded Lipstick in this really pretty purple again. And then I'm just going to be adding this to my lips. Now I did hydrate them before I put this on. I used my Kiehl's Mint Hydrating Balm, and I put that on my lips before I put this on to kind of hydrate them so that the lipstick would go on a lot smoother. And then once you're done with the lipstick, that is pretty much it. That is the completed look. I definitely really like how this turned out. And we're going to do a couple more shots of it kind of close up so that you can see the eye detail and things like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the ears on. This is a little bit of a closer shot of my lips and how the purple turned out. We're going to add the ears. These are the ears. Just going to add these guys, and that, like I said, this is the completed look. I really do like how it came out. As usual, I'll go ahead and link everything that I used down below in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the next set of Mickey ears that we're going to base a look off of. I do have them right here. This is the new set of ears that I'm going to be basing my next look off of. These are a set of ears that I got in Disneyland a couple years ago. So you wouldn't be able to find these at Disney World. They're very cute, and I did like, at the time I was going through like not a huge fan of the mini bow phase, but this one had her little like old-fashioned hat on it, and it is the red color, which I really like. It has some more feathers, it has the little flowers. Definitely a lot of super fun things going on with these ears. I really do like these. I'm going to be basing my next video off of these guys right here. That is it for my video. Again, please make sure that you follow me on all of my social media. Links will be down in the description below, as well as making sure that you go down below and hit that big red subscribe button so that you won't miss another video just like this one. Also, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up so that I know to continue making content just like this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to do hashtag Mickey ear giveaway in the comments down below and say what set of Mickey ears that you would like for me to do in a giveaway. I do again want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys, bye!